Hi, I'm Stevie W. This is in the Geek Room, and today I'm looking at Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, Episode 9, the final episode in the Skywalker saga. Okay, you know what? It's been out a while now, so I've seen this film so far as of recording 3 times. I got a big of a shout out to the 4DX. You know, if you're going to see this film, IMAX it or 4DX. I didn't IMAX it. I went to see it in 4DX for the third screening. Absolutely superb. I got to admit, took a bit getting used to with the shaking seats, but this is a film that if you're going to experience it, and this being the last of the Skywalker films, I had to do something special, and seeing it in the 4DX was absolutely superb. Now, the shaking seats, the smoke, the wind, the everything, the lightning things, and of course the vibrating seats being poked in the back. I'm literally going through all the stuff that they actually do in these things, but it's superb. And when it's all synced up to the movie, it's fun. It makes a fantastic film even more fun. So if you really want to experience 4DX, go see Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. Absolutely superb. That's my little shout out to the whole 4DX cinemas. So now get into the movie. You know what? I've read some reviews, and a lot of people well, not a lot. It seems to be the internet critics, because I've only spoke to one person that was underwhelmed by it. And anyone who knows me, knows that knows things. Oh, I saw Star Wars, and it was I thought this and I thought that. But for me, this is a very enjoyable film. I went into it expecting something like Revenge of the Sith. You know, it's a very dark movie, and it was going to be a bit of a downbeat ending. And with all all the storylines that they have to tie up. I mean, this is the 9th Skywalker film, and if you include Rogue One and Solo, a Star Wars story, it's the 11th official cinematic release to Star Wars movie. So, but we're just going to focus on the 9 Skywalker movies, and but Rise of Skywalker was fun, and it reminded me of why I loved the original trilogy in the first place, why I love films. I left the cinema not wanting to see the film again because it's a Star Wars film. I left the cinema wanting to go in to see this film again because of how it made me feel. It made me feel alive. I laughed in this film. I cried in this film, and when I walked out the cinema, I just wanted to go and sit through that film again and experience it and have that feeling all over again. Now, like I said, I've seen this film 3 times so far, and there are loads of little Easter eggs that I've noticed, and there's more that I will notice, no doubt, when I see it again and when I go and see it when it comes out on home release. But this is a film that deserves to be seen on the big screen. It is epic, and the characters are all there, and I really love how they utilised Princess Leia in the movie, and Carrie Fisher getting top billing was absolutely spot on for me. I mean, the character arcs are perfect for me, in my opinion anyway. I know this is going to sound a bit of a loving, and I know I'll probably get some dislikes on this video, but you know what, this is my opinion. I'm not exactly going to go to a spoiler. I'm not going to go into spoilers because I want you to experience this movie if you're thinking about seeing it. But this is just as a 40-year now, actually it's 2020 as I'm recording this, 40-year plus Star Wars fan, now 41st year this year as a fan. So I'm not looking through this film with rose-tinted glasses. I'm looking through this film as a piece of work, and this is a fun movie, and this is what I came out with. It was fun, and it's emotional. If you any emotional connection to Star Wars, then you should like this film, and no doubt you'd have seen it and you're just wanting to have another opinion of to either back you up or if loving the film or disliking the film. I truly like the film, so I'm not going to pull on a negative, because to be honest with you, at this point in time, until I dissect it when it comes on home release, I really don't want to dissect the film, to be honest with you. I kind of enjoy it as a piece of fun, and that's what Star Wars is about. For me at least, is being a fun film. I did find Ian McDiarmid, I thought J.J. Abrams' version of the Emperor, I found it to be more menacing than he was in his previous outings, and I thought that was why it worked for me. I thought Ian McDiarmid's Emperor was it felt right being there, and seeing Lando Calrissian and Billy D. Williams on screen again. I gotta admit, I kind of, as soon as I saw his entrance, I kind of figured it was him, because I just thought this is. It for some reason it just came to my head because it was a bit of a hard callback to something. I don't want to go into spoiler territory. I love the character's arcs. So Kylo Ren's arc, I didn't expect Kylo Ren's arc, because I for years wanted it to be another way, but to me, I'll admit that I was wrong. Kylo Ren's arc in Skywalker is superb, and I like the. I'm going to go back to the whole Princess Leia thing. The way she was handled in the film uh, was spot on for me, and the interaction with the other characters, again, to all those involved in bringing this the Rise of Skywalker. Thank you for what you've done to one of the great characters in cinematic history, and I really like Babu Frick as a new character. I thought, voiced by Shirley Henderson from Harry Potter, and I know from 24 Hour Party People. So that was seeing her, and there's some nice little touches towards the end of the movie in cameos. I don't want to go into see if you can spot them. And yeah, Dio is Dio and BB-8, worthy successors to R2 and 3PO. Again, the set pieces are absolutely superb. I'm basically doing a love fest for this movie, but I truly enjoy the Rise of Skywalker. Like I said, it's one of these films that I do multiple screenings on certain movies if I want to do if I want to go into a bit of detail in a review, or I want to see I want to see it again because you feel obligated, because but this is a film I went to see again because it was fun, and I wanted that adrenaline feeling of seeing something that was fun in the cinema, and classic Star Wars, and this to me is classic Star Wars. Before I go into more loving, I'm going to leave it here and just say, you know what, if you don't like Rise of Skywalker, you're entitled to your opinion, but me, I love Rise of Skywalker, and you've just listened to me ranting for the last how many minutes? Or almost 7.5 minutes about why I love Rise of Skywalker in this spoiler-free video. See you all in another In the Geek Room review.